Hey guys, and welcome back to Paints Plays Pokemon Emerald. In the last part, we defeated our dad, and we got HMO4 Surf. So, anyways, wait, is it HMO4 or HMO3? I'll probably get the HMs. It's HMO3, not 4. But anyways, so we have Surf now, and we taught it to Carlos. So what we do next is there's a lot of bodies of water that we weren't able to explore before. Like, seeing as how we have Surf now, we can go on this little body of water, even though it's pretty much pointless. There's no, there's nothing except maybe to fish on there to get like Magikarp or something. But anyways, so now we can go over here to Oldale Town, go to Route 103, run into a wild Pokemon for some reason, annoyingly. Well, just run away from that, and I can surf on this water here. And we can fight these two trainers real quick, because why not? Fight this Meryl and this Tentacool. And I'll use Steel Wing on, actually, you know what, I'll just use Peck on that, and then I'll use Leech Seed on Tentacool. I'll use Peck again, and I'll use Feint Attack on Tentacool. So yeah, we have made a lot of progress so far in a fairly quick amount of time. And our next stop is to go to the 6th gym leader. Friggin' Tentacool, they're the Zubat of the ocean. Oh, come on. Finally, okay. I'm out of the way, and yes, okay, I was able to get there safely. And if you remember, this is Route 110, which is where the bicycle path is, which we can, since we have a bike, we can now take. But I've actually already been on here and already defeated all the trainers, so I don't have to worry about any trainer battles on here. But anyways, so we've done that. We got through Bicycle Path. If you actually enter through this entrance of Bicycle Path and go down, the guy at the end will comment on your speed and how many times you ran into obstacles. And if you do well, I don't think he gives you anything. I think he just says good job. But if you do terribly, he makes a comment saying how horrifying your skills are on riding your bike. But anyways, Watson's standing outside the gym saying how fast we are and whatnot, and he's talking about New Mauville, which is under Mauville City. And there's a generator that's getting unsafe, so he wants us to go down there and deactivate it before something bad happens, which is a side quest, which I think I'll do post-game. There are a handful of post-game things that I want to do. So, yeah, so we can do that for him if we want to. But for the meantime, actually, I don't want to run into a bunch of wild Pokemon, so I think I'll use the Super Repel. Oh, I thought the ocean right there was going to be a bit bigger, but oh well. Anyways, Stephen Stone is here. We met him in Dewford, in that cave. And he's just talking about how fun it is to raise Pokemon and just raise your favorite Pokemon, and how you can raise different varieties of them. I'm really hoping that he'll have a Metagross in the Hoenn remake, because I mean that'd just be amazing if Metagross got a Mega Evolution. We get Super Repel, which is pretty nice. There's a bunch of hidden trainers in this tall grass. Like there's a bunch of youngsters and ninja trainers that are hiding within the grass that will battle. You can see a head sticking out there that's, well, just a person, not a trainer, but anyways, we'll grab this real quick, which is a Hyper Potion, which heals up to 200 HP, that's pretty nice. So we'll go up here, and there are a few unavoidable trainers, but oh well. I like to fight most trainers off screen. I could have actually avoided this battle, but oh well. So there's a Pokemon Ranger, Catherine. So I'm going to send out a Gloom, I'll send out Fluff to use Peck. I'll be super effective. Defense fell, thankfully we were not poisoned though, because... dang it. I was going to use Poison Powder anyways. Acid can poison your Pokemon. Oh wait, no, that's Toxic, but the move Toxic can badly poison a Pokemon, which every time poison affects your Pokemon, it does more damage each time, so it's very dangerous. It can be very dangerous unless you get rid of it quickly. It's like it could do 10 HP at one turn, and then do like 20, and then 30, and so on and so forth. Actually, I should probably switch out my roster here, because, I mean, yeah, Fluff is getting experience, but there's somebody else who needs experience that will level up very soon and will actually evolve in the next level. So I'll do a Spark, which will paralyze it, awesome. And I'll just, I'll do a Howl to raise up my physical attack. I'll do another Spark. I'll just keep doing Spark until... Oh wait, shoot. Yeah, I actually probably should switch back out because... well, I'm not doing much damage, and they've got Leech Seed on Gracie there, so... And we took out Rosalia with barely, and like literally just 1 HP left, but Gracie is now at level 26, and some of you, well actually I already mentioned it, but you know what this means? He's going to evolve now. What? Gracie's evolving! And we now have Gracie's evolution, Manectric. Finally, we should have gotten him a long time ago, but oh well. We now have a Manectric on our team. Manectric, the discharge Pokemon. It's an electric type Pokemon with great speed and special attack. It is kind of weak on the physical attack side, but it has a great roster of special attack moves that make it for that weakness. Its height is 4 feet 11 inches, its weight is 88.6 pounds, its abilities are static and lightning rod, and its ability is minus, and its gender ratio is 50-50 on both sides. And we'll register this trainer real quick. So, anyways, now we have a Manectric, which I think I'll just go and use a couple of, like, super potions and whatnot to get everyone back up to health. And I'll use a Paralyze heal. And I'll go and put him up on the front because he is still under level compared to everyone else. So anyways, we'll go up here, and could have avoided that one too, I think. Oh well. Find another Pokemon Ranger, Jackson. And we'll take Manectric for a speed run, yeah. Not a speed run, a test run. This is not a speed run of a Pokemon game, as you can see, since we're only barely halfway through the game. And we're at like 18 parts. Yeah, this is part 19, I believe. Yeah, part 19. I remember now. No. Dang it, I was hoping to have him live. But oh well, I'll just send out Fluff because Breloom is a grass fighting type, which will do times 4 damage, so it'll be quite effective. And, so we took out the Ranger Jackson, and maybe I can avoid this trainer because I don't want to fight the trainer. Alright, good. I'll use another Super Repel because, well, I really just don't want to run into a bunch of wild Pokemon at this point in time. Decide to move ahead. An elixir. I believe that restores the PP of all moves. Let me check on that real quick. Yep, restores the PP of all moves by 10, so... And we can't actually go past this bridge. We can't really go past the bridge. We have to go into this building, the Weather Institute. And, you know, we've gotten some damage done to us, so we can actually go over here and press A on this bed, or Z in my case. we can have our Pokemon healed. So now Gracie's at full health and everyone's, up, chipper, and ready to go. I wanted to fight a handful of Aqua Grunts along this path, yeah. And since this is a water type, we'll be able to do a lot of damage to it. Oh wow, wasn't expecting a one-hit KO, but hey, that just goes to show how quite powerful he is. Now we got to Zubat, which is another Pokemon we can probably one-hit KO. We're faster than the Zubats, and the Zubat family is a very fast team. I'm going to send out Poochyena. I'll just leave Gracie out because Gracie needs the experience. Even though it's not getting much from each of these guys, but it's it's chipping in there, and we're going to do a double battle now. This will be fun. I really like double battles, honestly. It's more fun than single battles because there's a lot more action going on. They do take a bit more time on some times, like if I don't know where I was going with that, but sometimes they do take longer than most. Anyways, Poochyena's here, and I'll use a Shockwave on Zubat, and I'll use Pin Missile on Poochyena. Pin Missile, I believe. Yeah, Bug type moves are super effective against Psychic and Dark type Pokemon, so they're pretty good for those because Dark types and Psychic types are fairly overpowered, only having 2 weaknesses at this point, I believe. Wait, Bug and Ghost. Wait, no. Psychics have 3 weaknesses and Dark types have 2 weaknesses as far as memory serves, Psychics being weak to Bug, Dark, and Ghost types, and Dark types being weak to Fighting and Bug. So, anyways, I'll use a Shockwave on Carvanha, and I'll do another Pin Missile on Poochyena. Take out that Carvanha with ease, and we'll take out the Poochyena. Oh, come on. Couldn't just do a third one? Oh, well. Carlos was dragged out, so I'll just use a Fake Out to finish him off. Yeah, that move Roar will make one of the Pokemon in the field flee and bring out another Pokemon from your team at random. Take out this Aqua Grunt real quick. I'll just use another Shockwave. I'm doing pretty good with Gracie so far. Its evolution is quite powerful. I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. And so, we're just sweeping through these guys with one-hit KOs. I'm loving Gracie so far with the evolution and its power. So we'll talk to this woman here, see what she has to say. You're either absolutely fearless, simply arrogant, or both. You're so cute, you're disgusting. I'll put you down, kitty. And so now we're going to be fighting Aqua's admin, Shelly. Gonna send out a Carvanha to start off, and I'll, of course, have Gracie out on front and just use Shockwave to one-hit KO that Carvanha. And then she's gonna send out a Mightyena, which is the evolved form of Poochyena, which we've already seen. And, well, thanks for the extra attack. And don't get confused. Yes, alright. Swagger is a move that raises your attack but confuses you. Which, if you hit yourself, it'll do more damage than it would have originally done if you were just regularly confused. But it also does give you extra attack power, so that's nice. It's only physical attack and not special attack, which didn't boost Shockwave's attack power. But anyways, we took out the Aqua Admin Shelly. We have a situation here. Team Magma Mob just passed the Weather Institute. They appear to be headed for Mount Pyre. Alright, so we saved these hostages from Team Aqua. And we get a cast form, which is the weather Pokemon, which is pretty nice. It's really not that great of a Pokemon, sadly. It's an interesting Pokemon, like, just like a nature power, it changes, but the Pokemon itself type changes depending on the weather. If it's raining, it becomes water. If it's hailing, it becomes ice, and so on and so forth. I believe if it's Sandstorm, it becomes a ground type. I believe, I'm not sure. No, I don't want to nickname him because it's not going to be part of my team. So yeah, now we save them, we can leave the Weather Institute. I'll go and heal real quick because there's still a bit of way to go before we get to the next town. But anyways, I'll wait for the rest of this route for the next time. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.